Hi, welcome to Kate's Space. It's Kate here. I'm just going to do a little spread in my journal. I've tried to make a bit of an intention to actually start working in a journal and not worrying about what it's like, to use my journal to record whatever I want to and just have fun in it. This is a botanical sort of very grungy botanical journal I have created out of a pretty old dictionary, and this is one of the spreads that I did in there, and I thought I'd do another one just for fun. Collected some stuff up, and I don't really know how this will work on video. I'm just going to kind of play away. I've chosen some grungy fabric, some very old book page, a music page. I've got a die cut here that's been die cut out of some of my eco-dyed paper. Some scrapbooking papers. This is a digital from, it's an old kind of piece of paper but it's a digital, I think, Graphics Fairy. This is a piece of paper that came in my Your Creative Studio box. Some more of the eco printing that I did. This image because I love it. I think that's Bottom out of Midsummer's Night's Dreams, some German script, and this image here which has been lying around for a while, and I thought it might be time to use it. I'm going to probably tear most things. I don't really have, oh yeah, and also I have these two pictures. That's David and I in Wellington that we've just been to in the weekend to the art show. And this is my morning walk. That's part of the beach where I live. And the piece of art that we bought when we were down in the art show was of a piece of driftwood on the beach, and it's shaped like a wishbone, which this kind of is. The piece of art is a much nicer composition than my little snapshot, but I don't know, there was kind of a little bit of a tie in there, so I've just printed those out on my little Instax printer. And sometime the other day I was just thinking about this journal, wondering whether the fact that it's so grungy, whether that kind of puts me off doing anything in it. But I really think it's just because I've never really done anything like this before, this kind of journaling. I used to keep a diary, but that's quite a different form of recording. So yeah, let's give this a go. I don't really know what's going to happen. I do love this grungy piece of paper, although this is out of a book from the 1800s. It's one of the ripped out pages at the back. That's what I love about it, is these edges. The actual script on it doesn't really have anything to do with, it's a maternal nursing kind of book. The other thing I wondered is what this would look like cut out this image. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's well. I'm making a huge effort to try and do more video content, and I hope that people will enjoy that or get something out of it. Also, I'm busy making journals. I've got a journal to finish this month that is for my neighbour, who is also a friend. We have great neighbours, and I think I've mentioned this before, but she gave me some beautiful vintage fabric that was hers, and I've used a little piece of it to make a journal cover, just a little mini journal like the ones I made in previous videos that are on here, the little doily journal, so that size. And she also gave me some of her father's some old documents that belonged to her father, so I thought I might include those and give that to her for her birthday. I hope she'll like it. I guess it's always a risk making something for someone for their birthday, or making something for someone as a gift, because they might not like it, but she does. I know she does. I wonder if, oh, that is sticker. That's sticker paper. I wonder, she does follow me on Instagram, so I'm just gonna try layering this up. I don't know if I'll even use the photos. Got this lovely lace here. Wanted this nice raggedy bit under here. The thing with me is it will take me quite a long time to commit. I think. And some stained muslin. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've got, just checking this is the right way up. I've got that journal, and also a friend of mine who lives in Australia has asked me to make a botanical journal for her mum. Her mum writes a journal every day, and so it needs to be something that she can write in. And so I'm going to make a start on that as well soon. But I always get quite nervous making journals that people have asked for, because I just, yeah, it's hard, sometimes hard to get it right. I just rip this. So lots of nice textures there with the coffee staining, but also the fact that that's fabric. But not sure about it, and I am going to try and just force myself to glue some things down and not be too worried. I like this flower image, like that. Don't know about the fabric. I almost want to do some sewing or something, hand sewing maybe. Might just put music on as well and speed it up a little bit so that it's not so boring. Hopefully you'll be doing your own crafting anyway. things in your own journal. You can do just things that make you happy, or you can, you know, it's good for experimenting like this. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just having a play with some stuff that I grabbed. I thought that the best thing to do would to just grab some things and not allow myself access to too many supplies, because I would just be stalled by choice. So I'm just going to force myself to use what I've got and try and make this more of a regular practice, whether it involves some writing as well, recording of events or days, or whether it's just, I don't know, just something to do that isn't for any reason except for enjoyment. I guess we'll just see what develops. It's nice to use something that you've made, I think. Do a little cross up there. Because up till now I haven't really, I've just had, well, I've had this sitting up there, kind of wondering what I was going to actually end up doing with it. I'm just going to let that go because I'll glue that down. It doesn't really need to be tied off at all. Put the needle back in there so I don't lose it. Right, and see if we can even remember how it was and whether we still like it. So yeah, that's going there. I might almost have the fabric sticking out the side. I've got that piece. So I've got a genuine piece of old paper and then a digital that I've aged. So we've got some genuine old paper and some fake old paper. Do some inking because I think that kind of suits the thing. And then I've got this image, which is not old or otherwise, but there we go. I think we had that underneath. I like it better underneath. Oh, that needs to go there because that's the edge of that page, right? It's unusual, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to overthink it too much because otherwise just nothing will get done. And I want to learn to just, and then I'll go, I know I can go back and look at it and go, wow, that was not good. So I'm just gluing those threads down. I'm just using a glue stick because I don't want it too wet in here. There we go. Glue that down in there, and then I'll just go around the edges because I love the tatty edges, but they are in danger of falling off, so I might glue them down so we can keep them. We'll keep them a little bit longer. That one's already folded under there. It's funny. kind of suits the journal. Not that it really matters, it's just fun and playing. Putting away that logical part of my brain that says something has to look a certain way or be a certain way for it to be good or art or whatever. Just actually consciously just stopping that little voice and just continuing to play and glue and do whatever I want to do. And how it turns out doesn't really matter. If it turns out and I really like it, great. If I don't really like it, it doesn't really matter. I like that little picture. I think it looks better than my picture. Okay, ink around this, because everything is sort of inked, so just to keep it continuity. I think those colours just blend in, that's why I kind of like that. I'm just wondering if it needs something across the top, but I don't know what, so I'm going to glue this bit down first. I'm going to commit, don't overthink it. Got to learn somehow. I know there's been people who've been making junk journals and journaling and doing art journaling for many years. I'm not one of those people, and I know that art journaling can consist of all sorts of things, from collage, painting, mixed media, I think my battery is going to go flat shortly, so have to hope it's not before we're finished. So I'm not sure this will actually air on my YouTube channel, you never know. Almost want that under there. I think that goes up too high maybe. Oh, I'm very sticky. Wondering whether that should be lower down, but it is being glued. We're going to have to leave it. It's okay. That's how you learn. So there's a little spread in my journal. My grungy old botanical journal. It's got lots of old papers in it, and there we go. And hopefully I'll do lots more and learn how to do more interesting, and you know, as I learn more and watch other people in their journals, I'd like to become more proficient and maybe learn some techniques as to placement and things, different techniques that can be done. But at the moment I'm just starting where I'm starting. I might even do a little bit of writing, which I don't normally do, and I'll do that off camera, and I'll do some photos for at the end. If you've been journaling with me today, thanks very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's lovely to have company. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.